Welcome back to You Can Do It. Today we're working on a VWT 5.1, 5.2 I think it is, and we've got a knocking noise. When we're driving and we're turning and things, there's a knocking noise from underneath and it feels like it's coming down from your feet here. So we're going to assume we've already replaced the bearing on the top of the struts. We've done new bushes on the wishbone arms down the bottom. So it's probably going to be something like the anti-roll bar links, or it could be even the steering arm track rod ends, or things like that. So first of all, what we're going to do today quickly is we're just going to check out your anti-roll bar links. So this is a way to test your anti-roll bar links. So basically what we're going to do is disconnect one side of the anti-roll bar link and then take it out for a drive. And if it doesn't make the knock, then we know it's the anti-roll bar links. If it still makes a knock, then we know it's not that. This is just to save us in these times of high costs for everything. It saves us buying new anti-roll bar links unnecessarily. So what we're going to do now quickly, to cut straight to the chase, I'm going to take the left-hand side anti-roll bar link off, and then we'll take it for a drive. So let's go outside. So we're outside now. So what we're going to do is jack the vehicle up, put it on an axle stand just to be safe, and then we're going to take that wheel off, and then we'll progress from there. So let me do all that. All right. So this is your anti-roll bar link here. So it's got one point bolted onto your strut here, and then the other one there is onto your anti-roll bar, which goes over there through onto the other side. So the whole point of that is if the other side moves, it tries to move this one as well, stop it swinging around. So basically you've got rubber bushes in here, which can also be a problem, but we're going to, they look all right to me there. So I think it could be one of these anti-roll bar links here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to undo this here. Now these can be really difficult. They've got sometimes they've got a spline in there or a hex to stop it turning, and then we've got, I think that's 17mm or 18mm to undo, and then we've got the same on the bottom here to undo that. Now they can be really difficult, so you need a bit of WD-40 to spray on there. So let me just try and work out what sizes we need, and I will be back. All right, it is indeed C, so you've got to put a little spline torque bit in the end, and then you can turn this, look, and it's not turning. You do that, and we'll undo that nut. Okay, and then we're going to do the same here. Now you've got to remember, this is under load now. This is under load because we've jacked the car up on one side, so we actually need to take the jack off here now that it's on an axle stand. We need to jack up the other side of the car just to relieve the twist in the anti-roll bar, and then we can pop that out. Okay, I've just seen down the bottom that the bottom rubbers are completely shot, so I'm going to probably have to change these anyway, even if it isn't the knocking noise, but we'll find out. So let me just take that bottom bolt off, and then we'll do the same on this one here. So the bottom one's undone, we're just doing this one up. So this side, the other side's jacked up now, just so that the vehicle's level, which means there's no stress on the anti-roll bar, and we can go around to the other side. Around this side, look. And this can now just come off. Let me just do that, I'll undo that. Okay, so I've got the nut off there, so then basically that one comes out that way, and the bottom one comes out that way, look. And that comes off, and that's your anti-roll bar link. And I've got two of these, and these, look, so you can see that's the top one, this is the bottom one. Oh, they still don't feel too bad actually, so it might not be them. These rubbers here sometimes perish. So anyway, so now what we're going to do is we'll put the wheel back on this and go for a ride on it, and we'll see if it makes a noise again. Okay, so we've been for a spin in it, and indeed the knocking has stopped. So I was getting a knock. If you sort of swung the steering wheel like that a lot, you were getting a knock, and you could feel it down almost in the brake pedal. Not in the brake pedal, but sort of down. It was coming from that area, which would lead to suggest it was the anti-roll bar link, which is why we tested it out. So basically that's completely stopped the knock. Now you can still drive around with the vehicle like that, it's just going to be a little bit more wallowy at the front. So I'm not going to jack it up and do anything else now. That's good to go. I'm going to basically go online and order some new links, replace both sides, because I actually don't know whether it's that side or that side. All I know is now that there's no force on it, the noise has stopped. And they're about €45 or £40 for the pair. Get yourself a decent quality pair, otherwise you'll be replacing them within a year or two. So yeah, so I hope this video has been helpful. It's just showed you how to take an anti-roll bar link off and replace it, and how to test to see if it is actually anti-roll bar links that are at fault. Anyway, Hope this video has been helpful. If you like this video, please subscribe. It helps the channel, or give me a like. Any comments, send me a comment. And just remember, you can do it, and see you on the next video.